to day 14 of Vlogmas. It was a nice morning, you know, Andrew's smile, listening to Christmas music, and then I dropped him off and I needed to regroup. I was doing a car chat, but I got a new phone and I went to do the playback and the sound wasn't lining up with the mouth, so I just thought I would do a voiceover. And I'm going to see my mom and I just needed a couple of minutes to myself, so I grabbed a coffee. And it's just been hard the past couple of days because, you know, people are connecting with her and, you know, giving me feedback. And sometimes it's not necessarily what you want to hear. Like, it's sad, it's hard, you can't have a conversation. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, I live it every day. And I know that everybody processes it differently, but this is my everyday life. And I think at Christmas time too, that's when I see like the decline from year to year. And I just try and be in the moment and just take whatever there is. And the Christmas music and, you know, the repetitive stuff over and over again. But she always lights up when she sees me. And I take that as a gift. So I was giving myself a little bit more of a pep talk and trying to get myself in the right positive mood. So when I went to see my mom, I had the patience, I had, you know, the mental state that I needed to be in to make everything positive and encouraging. So sorry for letting it all out, but I know many of you understand, and it's just part of, you know, having a loved one with dementia and then just having to, you know, deal with all of the other things in this journey that we call life. And there's ups and downs, but I got to a much better place, and it was just nice to kind of talk to the camera and just kind of give myself a little bit of a pep talk that I needed, and maybe some of you need it today too. So give yourself a little pep talk and try and turn things around. Doing the Vlogmas routine of editing, Hunter is snoring, Linus is on the couch, the house is quiet and peaceful, and I'm so thankful to have Vlogmas. Because normally, like, I would probably be like having a cry and just trying to process everything. Just some days are easier than others, and, you know, the past couple of times have just been a little bit harder. But thank you all for your patience and understanding. I picked myself an oat nog latte up, and I'm just finishing up editing, doing all of my other stuff, and then I'll check back with all of you. Here we are in the afternoon. My hair is like frizzing up and everything because it's like raining and snowing and it's just yucky out, and my makeup's like wearing off and everything. I'm a little bit more emotional today. I don't know. I was just doing really, really great, but then just, you know, just hearing, you know, people, you know, with the situation and all that kind of stuff, it's just hard because, yeah, I know it's not easy and like there's changes and, you know, things aren't always easy. This morning was a harder morning, but, you know, I was in the right mindset, positive, and, you know, got through it and all that kind of stuff, and then just keeping myself busy coming home. Caught up on my editing, like yesterday's video. I'm just starting to do all of that, and that was my goal today. Got some stuff done around the house and just, you know, trying to go with the flow and everything. And I think too, just having like YouTube this month, I didn't really realize how much it was going to help me. So thank you all so much for your kind words. And to anybody out there that needs like a big hug, I'm sending you a big one. I think that's one of the things over the years that I've always stuck with YouTube, and what I get out of it is this little community here, like just sharing a little bit of everyday life to let somebody else know that, you know, there's ups and downs in life, and just trying to, you know, roll with it and do the best that I can. That's all that I'm trying to do. So anyways, I'm actually like a little bit ahead of schedule today. I could fold a load of laundry, but I actually think I'm just gonna go upstairs. I know Linus will cuddle up with me, and I'm just gonna set the timer for 15 minutes, and I'm just gonna like kind of scroll and maybe watch something. I just feel like I need to put my feet up, and I just need to kind of like regroup a little bit, so that way I can do what I need to do tonight for everybody, and hopefully make a delicious chicken pot pie and just go with that. I printed out some more recipes, just some things that I want to do, and then get back on track, because now like I feel like I'm caught up with Vlogmas. I'm trying to get everything like kind of in order, and now I want to like take a little bit of time to myself and enjoy the magic of the holiday with some stuff in my kitchen, you know, watching a little bit of Christmas movies, and keep trying to put the magic in Christmas for my family and also for you guys. So I will meet you back for our afternoon pick-me-up in a couple of seconds. I took a 20-minute rest and just did all of our routine and everything, and then I went to make the house all warm and cozy. Went to put these lights on, and I guess one of the bulbs is blown, so we're just going to leave it for now. Makes me sad, but we'll get it fixed, and I need my little afternoon pick-me-up. So here we are. I cannot believe we are on day 14 already. So it looks like it's some kind of brownie. I think they had this last year. So I am going to enjoy this chocolate fudge brownie. It was good, and I'm using it in my elf mug because smiling's my favorite, and it really does help. So anyways, I am making dinner. I will link the recipe down below. It is from All Recipes. It had a lot of reviews and a lot of feedback. I changed a few things up. It said to boil the vegetables, but I have onions, carrots, and celery, and I'm going to saute them because I want to keep the flavor in there, and then I'm going to add a lot of herbs. I'm going to add sage, thyme, poultry seasoning, salt, pepper, some parsley, a bunch of other stuff just to make sure that there's a lot of flavor in here. So anyways, enjoy some Christmas music while I make a delicious chicken pot pie for dinner. Share because Steve was home and he's standing there watching me, and he saw the chicken, he saw me like slicing up the onions and the celery, and then he goes, "Oh, you're not making what I thought you were making." At first he thought I was making like chicken salad, then he thought I was making a soup, but then when he saw me like unrolling the pie crust, then he was like realized what I was making. I'm like, "I hope it's okay." He goes, "Of course it is." So anyways, I am using the pre-made pie crust. I don't care. And I'm just trying to make fancy edges, do a little design on the front because that's how I roll. And I'm glad that I let it sit out long enough, and we're just going to go with it. So laughter really is a good medicine. I just needed to work through some of my feelings and just kind of get through it. And the pot was really heavy. I had to have Steve come over and help hold it so I can put everything in the pie crust. And I pretty much did everything the same. I used half and half for the milk, and then I did do the chicken broth in there. And then, like I said, the only thing I did different was saute the vegetables instead of boil them. Into the oven it goes, and this was perfect. I was able to get everything cleaned up, wiped down. I just have to spray this with Dawn Power Wash and then use my Scrub Daddy to get it cleaned. Oh my goodness, I missed like the little spray nozzle on my sink, but a little bit more elbow grease to go, and I wanted to bake something. It didn't happen, so I got out some fudge covered Oreos, and that's okay. That's why they make these things for the holiday season, because you can't do it all. At least I can't. I know some people make it look like they do, but there's Sweet Hunter. He's like, do you have any more carrots? He just like looks at me. He's getting so white now. He reminds me so much of Charlie. So anyways, sweet boy. I'm glad that he has come into our family. He gets into a few things, but we're blessed to have him. And there is the pie. I'm going to let it sit for the 10 minutes. That's exactly what it said. And then it was pretty gooey, but I don't care. It was delicious. And I was finishing up some garlic toast. Andrew had the last of the lasagna. He loved it. I'm not feeling guilty about it. And it was like ooey gooey. Everything just worked together. And then the next day for lunch, it like had thickened all up, but I don't care. It ain't the prettiest, but oh my goodness, it tasted really, really good. And I really don't have too much mess for tonight. And that's exactly what I needed. A good dinner without a lot of work. We were able to go out, get the lights. Now the house feels really magical and festive, and I was glad that that was a pretty easy fix. We've had this garland for years, and I'm not ready to get rid of it. And Linus is just so adorable on the couch with all of the lights. My poinsettia is still alive, so that is a good thing. And then I'm going to put Andrew's sleigh on. I don't put it on every night, but I just want it to feel special, so it's on there tonight. I don't know where Goldilocks is. I'm putting on a little bit of jazz music. Goldilocks Linus is all over the place. He's in this bed. Hunter was in the donut. And I just need to regroup, have a little bit of the holiday magic, thanks to Eddie. So we're doing a little bit of coloring, and these ones help for Andrew. He's not a big lover of coloring, but these ones help. Like, he likes seeing that picture. And I did a little bit of coloring too with this sweet little elf. So the Bold and Easy Christmas, I have really been enjoying it. I just needed to tune everything out, a little bit of me time, and I thought I'd share some of the pictures that I have colored in this book. And thank you all so much for your kind words and support for the past 13 days of Vlogmas, and I know day 14 will be the same. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow.